Seeking companionship, a young Ellen prays for any spirit to bring her love, only to be attacked by a beastly vision, causing a seizure. In 1838, a now adult Ellen lives in Wisborg, Germany with her husband, the estate agent Thomas Hutter. In an attempt to secure a position with the realtor, Thomas accepts an offer to sell a decrepit castle in Wisborg to the reclusive and eccentric Count Orlok, unaware that the arrangement is part of an occult pact between Orlok and his employer, Herr Nock. Against Ellen's wishes, Thomas travels to Orlok's mountaintop castle in the Carpathian Mountains of Transylvania, leaving her with his friend, Friedrich Harding. Before they part, Ellen confesses that before their wedding, she had a dream about the ceremony where her bridegroom was death. In Transylvania, Thomas is shunned by the local Romani peasantry for affiliating himself with Orlok. That night, he witnesses them desecrating what they claim is a vampire's corpse by impaling its chest with an iron stake. The corpse jolts in pain and vomits. The next day, Thomas is mystically drawn to Orlok's castle. The impatient count goes over the paperwork for the purchase and swipes Thomas's locket, recognizing Ellen. Orlok angrily brushes off Thomas' reports about the villagers, but reveals that he is indeed a vampire when Thomas cuts his thumb, using his powers to restrain and feed on Thomas. Orlok then keeps him prisoner by claiming that it is a bad omen to try and leave in his weakened state. Eventually, Thomas sneaks up to and opens Orlok's coffin, revealing him to be the monster who attacked Ellen in her youth. Thomas tries to kill him with a pickaxe, but Orlok springs awake and counterattacks. Fleeing Orlok's dogs, Thomas jumps into the river to escape. He is found and nursed to health by an Orthodox church before rushing back to Wisborg, knowing that Orlok is heading there to claim his house. Meanwhile, Ellen is attacked by bouts of sleepwalking and seizures, which Dr. Wilhelm Sievers believes to be the result of excess blood in her body. As the episodes worsen, Sievers turns to his mentor, Albin Eberhard von Franz, a disgraced scientist turned occultist. Von Franz deduces that Ellen is under Orlok's spell, identifying him as a demonic force called Nosferatu. Friedrich is skeptical, believing that her symptoms are caused by anxiety over Thomas's absence. Ellen repeatedly prophesies Orlok's arrival, while von Franz states that Orlok is forced to sleep in the dirt he was buried in. He does not realize that Orlok has circumvented the limitation by bringing crates of it to Wisborg with him by ship, together with legions of plague rats. Orlok's approach drives Nock to violent yet jubilant madness. His repetition of Ellen's mantra tips off Sievers and von Franz to what is happening. Thomas returns to Wisborg as Orlok's arrival brings a plague upon the town. Nock escapes from custody and escorts Orlok to his new manor, while Orlok appears to Ellen in a dream taunting her that he tricked Thomas into signing divorce papers. Orlok warns that she must give verbal approval of the divorce within 2 more nights and reaffirm the pact she made when she summoned him, or he will purge Wisborg. The following night, he kills Friedrich's wife and children. A grief-stricken Friedrich subsequently dies of plague. Ellen and von Franz discover that Orlok can only be defeated if she willfully sacrifices herself to him. Von Franz distracts Thomas and Sievers by bringing them to Orlok's manor, ostensibly to kill him. They find and kill Nock in Orlok's coffin. Thomas, realizing the deception, rushes back to save Ellen. However, she accepts Orlok's deal and lets him feed on her, keeping him occupied until sunrise. Ellen dies, but so does Orlok, who shrivels back into a corpse.